What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Culture Wave Media Network. We are here with yet another review for the Tribeca Film Festival here in 2025. We are so grateful that we got to go to this festival live and in person for some of these films this year. And we have another one that we're really excited to talk to you guys about. It is the film Westhampton. It stars Finn Wittrock. It is also written by Nilsson and Terence Krey, and Nilsson also directs the film. I am going to be one of your hosts for this short video. My name is Darian Liz. I am joined by Liz Seiko.
Hi.
So this was probably the movie for me that caught me the most by surprise at the festival this year.
Okay.
Twinless is one that we've both talked very highly of. That episode isn't out yet. We're waiting for the embargo information, but can't wait to share that one with you guys. We love that movie. But this was one where didn't have a lot of starry names in the cast. You had mentioned before we started rolling, RJ Mitte, best known for playing Walt Jr. in Breaking Bad. He has a supporting role in this film. But not a lot of starry cast. It's a very small movie. It's an intimate film. But this movie, surprisingly, really caught me by surprise with the way that it just kind of grew. Like, for me, in the beginning, I was like, okay, I like the vibe. And for me, I was really caught by the cinematography. I think the cinematography in this movie is phenomenal. And that was where I was kind of focusing on. And then you kind of see the way that Finn Wittrock's character, Tom Bell, kind of transforms over time, and it's one of the best performances I've seen at the festival this year.
Yeah, no, I was very interested already in this film, just because I'm a fan of Finn's. I think that he's very interesting to watch on camera. He's kind of stuck though in a little bit of like a trope with some of the roles that he's already been playing. So I was interested to see him lead a film like this, and I was pleasantly surprised by his performance. I think that he gave a lot of different dynamics going on, a lot of emotion. You could also see his character unraveling a little bit from a past event that occurs. And I really loved this film.
Yeah,
I was happy with it.
I really did too. Basically he plays a filmmaker who has this film that he puts out that is very much a reflection of his hometown, which is Westhampton in Long Island. And when you meet his character in the beginning of the film, he is someone that is very, very broken and damaged. Yeah. And it starts in a way where he kind of is like unhinged, but then we start to see the nuance and the kind of mental toll that a certain event that happens that he is depicting in the film and that he also is responsible for comes to light again as he returns home to his hometown. And yeah, I agree. So with Finn Wittrock, I've seen him in a few things, and he fits that mold to me because I do agree. I think he like radiates off of screen. He kind of resembles like a Jacob Elordi type, isn't getting those kinds of roles. Like, I think he has a similar look. He's a bigger dude. He has the jet black hair, but I think this is like one of the best showcases for him as an actor to really have layers to who he is as an actor. He kind of hits every single note in this, even the sort of subtle things that we see towards the conclusion of the movie. I think he does really, really well. And yeah, this is a movie that's filled with a lot of emotion. It's filled with nostalgia. It's filled with the dynamic of what it would be like to return to a hometown as somebody that has more clout and more fame. So I think Nilsson also does such a great job of crafting this movie, writing wise and directorially. Yeah,
I also really love the concept of like a filmmaker making something very, very personal and almost too personal in a way, and then trying to figure out, well, what's next for me? Like, I made this thing that arguably could be his life's work, because he felt so passionate about it, and it was about like a huge event that altered his life. And I think a lot of artists will relate to this, of being like, okay, I made something that was very important to me. What am I going to do next? Like, I need to live life still. This event happened to me. I made it into a piece of art. Now I have to kind of let it go and move on to the next thing. And I think that's underneath this film is kind of what that is about.
It also has that really interesting balance of showing kind of the groundedness of artists, where I think of it. So like the way, I don't want to, again, no spoilers for this obviously, but there's a sequence that happens at the beginning of the film where his character is being questioned and he reacts one way versus the way he reacts towards the end of the film in a more personal and intimate setting.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like kind of gives that layer of comfortability at the end of the day when artists, they're viewed by a lot of people. It's like, oh, you're a big filmmaker now. You're doing all these things. But the reality is, at the end of the day, they're still human beings that have lived experiences and they have their own traumas and they have their own relationships with people and feelings, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
So I think that is reflected really, really well with Wittrock's performance and with the dynamic of the writing that we see kind of breaking apart and showing how his character is trying to interpret his feelings about past events through a cinematic lens while also juxtaposition or juxtaposing. That's not a word, but
we'll keep it,
whatever. It's him going back and forth between the cinematic element of it and the human part of it that he's dealing with in real time back in Westhampton.
Yeah. I also loved, I can kind of get annoyed sometimes when they're trying to like show a film within a film because it can be very cheesy. I think the way they structured it and like the different, just like lens work and making it very different shot wise was very gorgeous to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, the cinematographer of this film, I want to give a shout out to. I'm just gonna bear with me for a second, y'all, because I do think that the work that he does in this film, or he or she does in this film, is really tremendous. It's loading. I'm gonna put it in the description.
Dave Brick.
Dave Brick. Dave Brick. Thank you, Liz. Dave Brick. Phenomenal job with this movie. Can't wait to see what you do next. And I hope this movie gets picked up for distribution because it's one that I really, really enjoyed from the festival. It's one of my favorites. Anything else you got, Liz?
No, that's it. I hope it gets picked up too.
All right. Well, guys, that is our talk and review on Westhampton. Let us know if you guys are one of the lucky people that also got a chance to see this film at the Tribeca Film Festival. What did you guys think about it? Give this video a like if you guys can. And we have tons of other coverage for other films at the Tribeca Film Festival. There's a whole playlist we have of everything we've reviewed. So check all that stuff out if you guys can, and follow us on social media if you guys can as well. Just signing off, I am Darian Scalamoni.
I am Liz Seiko.
And we'll see you guys next time.
This is The Culture.